And welcome to another Howard's Coin Finds, and I've got some mail today from Gary McEwan, and I sent him. I did a trade with him, and I sent him a one-of pointer that I spent quite a bit of time making these. Made 7, I think it was 7, 8, all gone. Yeah, 8. There was 7 pointers, and I got this one. Open up Rolls coins out of apple and peach tree. This one, I think this one's a peach. Yeah, yeah, this is a peach tree. Anyway, so I did a trade with him, and he got mine today, and I got his today. So that worked out. Well, proves it's even Stevens with the going up to Queensland and coming down to Victoria. So I'm just about to add a few, do a few knickknacks on here. Just bear with me, I'll just one finger typing. Just writing it out here. Excuse me again. Yeah, so how you going, Jerry? Just doing a mail call. I'll start over again. I'm sort of typing out, and it's a real bum. You type out, and then I'm looking for, the right emojis to stick in there, which I should just type it in there for them. Oh, type and search. That's not where I wanted it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm just talking to myself because I'm trying to get this just to and pin it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so I'm back. So yeah, so what I've got is some mail from Gary McEwan, one of my subscribers, who has sent me numerous coins. This time we did a trade. Now the funny thing is, I don't remember what I traded him for. He said to me about 2 nights ago on a live, he said, I'm pretty sure he said, have you got 2022 Mobaroo $1? And I'm like, no, they're only showing 10,000 on at the moment on the mint site. And I'm sure it was that anyway. And he said, I'll send you a couple. I'm like, oh yeah. I said, tell you what, I'll trade you, because I was looking for people to give these out to. So I sent him picked him one out of the 3 that were left. And anyway, he's wrapped with that, so he got that today. And I'm pretty sure that's what I've got there, but we both can't remember what we traded for. So anyway, we'll open it up, and we'll see what's in there. Hey? It could be something, I'm pretty sure, well, there was a trade for me at that stage. We weren't talking about my Gratitude coin album, the mega one, the second one I've started up, but I'll see what it is, and I'll possibly add whatever's in there or something in there to the book. But if I don't add it in, that just means Gary will have to send something else to go in the book. That's not fair, is it? Because he didn't know at that stage that I was going to announce another book. I sort of been hinting at it. Anyway, we'll cut through, and they cut all right tonight. Love that little, pretty old, what's that, 14, 36 years. and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did. I cut those in there to put it on my belt because it didn't have one. You can see it's rough cut. So they made it for fishing, but they didn't put a belt holder thing for it. Anyway, top knife. And, oh, look, we've got dollars. I can see that. We have dollars. Better check in there because I've missed Gary's mail a couple of times. How you going, Dave? Alright, so I'll lean forward a bit there. I've got a different setup here with the camera now. Might be able to, I can zoom down a little bit. So we can, I'm sort of doing it for the camera, but I really should just open it up, put it there, and read what the letter says. I really need some better light there, don't I? It's not really cutting it again. Yeah, I'm sort of missing light here, aren't I? I'll have to fix that up. Is there two parts? Sorry, I'm reading this to myself there. This, sorry. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, Gary's just saying, good to see me back on. Well, I was off for 2 months. Anyway, I'll see how I go. I'm sort of trying to get back into it. And he's been watching some of my older videos to keep abreast of things, he says, and for what to look out for. He's saying he would not have any idea of these things if not for me putting them on the video and explaining when I did the noodles. You know, I've been doing it for quite a while now. My first videos were up 8 years ago now. My very first videos. I put 7 up for everybody to learn 7 years ago of tons of errors I put in those videos. They're still on. And they're actually the best viewers still. They get the most views still. So yeah, so please keep the videos coming when you can. All the best for the new year. Regards, Gary. Thanks, Gary. Beautiful. Here's my one. Oh, Christine, hello. I just got your email. I'm glad you're feeling better, maybe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember how old your grandkids were. So I had those things all set up for, well, the piggy banks I had there, a couple of extras. I still got a couple in there. I still got those ones to fill because I emptied them and used all the cash. So yes, I'm glad you got that package. So you got yours and Gary got his that I sent him. So I'm gonna stand up here because let me just see what happens if I change the light here, the different colour. I've got lights all over the place. Not off. They're all touch lamp, so they're a bit dicey. I don't know if that's any better. So what has he sent? All right, so 22, 22, a 22, a 22, a 22, again 22. So he sent me half a dozen of 2022 $1, and yeah, they're only showing up as 10,000 on the mint. Let me just change something here. I'm just playing with the camera. Just bear with me. Just seeing if it makes any difference if I twist it. It's not. Yeah, I need some light just here. Just bear with me. You're my guinea pigs anyway, because I've got a new setup, so you just have to bear with me while I see if I can bring some light over to this side. Without causing too much reflection. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've got the lights too far away. Yeah, anyway, I'll play around with what we got there. So, yeah, so we got 2022 Mobberoos, and we got a swinging effect going again, sorry. So he didn't point out if they had errors or anything. I don't think they did. So pull up. Yeah. But I'd have to take him out to see. But yeah, that's excellent, Gary. 6 2022s. That's brilliant. I better get over here and say hello. So you're still not 100%, Christine? Yeah. Oh, well, I hope you get better. Well, you are commenting, aren't you? So you must be driving and commenting at the same time. You're busted. 20 minutes and you're out. Oh. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera here. I'm looking over there. So anyway, they're all the same. So we've got 6 brand new 2022 uncirculated. Well, you know, uncirculated. Well, I'm sure they're out of the roll, and he hasn't touched them. Well, it's not a case of touching them. They haven't been out and used. So, yeah, that's excellent. So what we can do is, I can put, I'm not putting all of them in that book, but I'll put 2 in there, at least, because then that gives Gary 2 entries into the new Mega. And the Mega, I called it that because it's quite a large book compared to the last one. Oh, I've got it over there, I haven't got it with me, but the last one was 80 pages. So this one's 120. I still got it, so that Peter J had sent me 3 Mauritian coins, and they make a full set with the ones that he sent me in the first gratitude book. So I'm not going to put them together. Well, I'll see what happens eventually down the track, what I do with, I mean, once there's fills, then I can do those giveaways for that being full. Then I've got extra pages I can put in here, and then I can amalgamate that other one that I've done, the first one, with this one, and it will be Mega then. And it's really good because it's got the brass screws, and I've got the extensions for it as well that Kevin sent me when I bought these, so I can get that pretty wide there. So yeah, so brilliant, Gary. And Gary's got he says he loves his pointer. I'll just turn that around. I can't even see I'm standing up because of the way I've set the camera up here. It's all different. And so the lights, I'm never happy with the lights, you know. It's probably one of the hardest things to get correct, is your lighting. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't do text and drive either. It's pretty hard to do anyway. Okay, Sim, just listen. Used to do that in the old days, though. Just a tape there, get the old tape recorder out, you know, the old original boombox, which is, you know, yay, AM, FM, and the tape deck, and the built-in microphone on the front of it. They were out right through the 70s anyway, we're talking 70s here. But I remember used to tape Gilligan's Island, the Munsters. There's another one used to tape as well. And anyway, I used to tape it and go to bed and listen to it, because you never had the video back in those days. So anyway, I used to listen to the TV shows on the tape. That was pretty good. Yeah, so anyway, so excellent, Gary. Beautiful, you give me them. I'm going to pop those out if I can. Yep. And we'll take out, we'll have a closer look now, I'll get it out anyway. And I'll put 2 in there because that gives Gary 2 entries for the giveaways that will be happening with this. I'll put a link there to the first video that I did last night, was it? I'm lost what nights anyway. And that's got all the details. But basically, if you send 1 coin, you get 1 entry, 2 coins, 2 entries. That's it. And at the moment, and I'll give a lot more away at the end of this one. I'll just add stuff as we go along. But I don't know if everyone's seen what I had so far. Sorry about the noise. Bit of ASAM or whatever it's called. That noise that people like. Yeah, so I happen to have another gold kangaroo, half gram, $2, 2021. So we'll give that one away. That'll be in there. I've got to stop this. I've got this. You got to see the setup I've got here. It's crazy. Anyway, but it works. P Mint Mark, Perth. So yeah, lovely. So that's one prize. They're sort of not like first prize. It'll be, well, that probably might be the first one given away. Excuse me. And anyway, and the next one I put in there is the 50 Years of Australia Ballet, 126 of 300, and that's a hard case PNC, and the stamps have not been date stamped. They're a special set that are only in this, and they're silver foiled with the ballerina on there, and you can only get those stamps in here. So I put that in, and that's worth a lot more than the gold coin, believe it or not. 2012, that one. Excuse me. It's got the 50 cents, a little pair of ballet shoes, all the write up on the ballet, and the set of 10 really nice ballet stamps. They're just like what they are on the front, with a silver foil ballet printed on there, and it's got the number on the bottom of that sheet of 10, 126. So anyway, that's 2 so far, and I'll add more as we go along. I've got stuff here I'll put in there, because this will take a while to fill anyway, I'm not sure. Peter's here. How you going, Peter? Almost lunchtime. Yeah, only just been going. Oh well, it was from Gary McEwan. He sent me 6 of these 2022 $1 coins, and I traded him and sent him one of my limited edition handmade pointers. I don't have any left now. I have to find the timber if I do make any. If anyone's interested in, but well, it seems that everybody else wanted them. And Christine got 2, one for her and one for Michael. Gary got one. I've got one. Julie Buttygig got one. And by the way, Christine, your pointer, the other half of that, Julie Buttygig's got that. I told Julie the other night, the other half of it you've got. So that was split, that stick, and instead of throwing it, I fixed it up. So anyway, there's 2 parts to it. So You and Christine, yeah, you and Julie have got 2 parts of that pointer. Why did that do that? Oh, and why did that? If things don't show up, that's because I've got so much strict stuff in there because of getting hammered by those rotten spammers like last time. That's why I've got it set to subscribers only. That's my advice. If you open up the subscriber, anyone, last 2-3 nights ago when I did the live, mate, you should have seen what was coming up down there. And because I've got links and blocks and everything, you guys didn't see it. And I couldn't get rid of them. And I couldn't change it to subscribers only while I'm in the middle of live. So you got to set it before. And I set subscribers only and 1 minute for anybody that does join up. But it keeps out your spamming. Yeah. Anyway. So what we have, 2022, I'll just zoom that up. 2022. Mulveroos with the poor old queen. I'm just trying to stop this swinging. That's it. Yeah. Well, nice, but, you know, it's the same as every other year. It's like when people have babies, like, oh, they're beautiful, oh, it's lovely. But every baby looks the same to me when our 2 did. But yes, lovely coins because they're only showing 10,000 at the moment at the mint, and I've got 6 of them there. I'm sure it'll go up, but because she passed away, I don't know. They could have been in the midst of minting them and they stopped. Because, you know, the donation dollars have got to be done too, which I should turn out at 7.5 million for the 22s because they were doing 25 million. It was 12.5 for the 2020. The 2021s, they're showing as 7.5 million. 5 million, sorry. And that leaves the 2022s at 7.5 million. So the 2021s, the donation dollar, they'll be the lowest mint. That's if they stick to their 25 million over 3 years, which they said. And they didn't bring the 2021s out till July this year. So they're a year out. So the 2022s, if they've minted them, will be out, well, whenever they get them out. But because she passed away, I don't know what they're doing with that. But anyway, it's 5 million on the 2021s. Yeah, lovely. And as I said, I haven't checked it for any. Well, of course I haven't checked it for errors. All of us have just seen it together. It's funny, isn't it, Peter, that my last name and your last name are actually from the canine family. Sort of, pretty short. Anyway, so that's off Gary McEwan. That's brilliant. We got 2 of them. I got 6 of them. Well, 2 are going in here. And I've got 6 all up. So I've got to put the name beyond there. So Peter J, who's here, finished off the set of Mauritian coins by sending me those 3. That's lovely, that copper one. But I like this stag. And QE2 MOR, 10,000 at the moment. So let's hope it stays like that. So I reckon that was a pretty good trade. $6 for, well, it took me quite a while for making them. But not $6, 6 coins, you know. They're worth more than that because they're low mint. But I'll check through and see if there's any errors on them. He didn't point out. I'll just read his little note again in case he right. He says cut impressions as on a couple of these coins. Yeah. All right, I'll have a closer look. I won't do it right now though. That's better if I get it over there. I know what I've got to do. I could do it now, but I tell you, the whole thing would start swinging like crazy if I do. Yeah, I've got a crazy setup for where the camera is. It's not the way. Oh, I've got to hit that like button. Yeah, hit the like button. Let me go up here and just catch up with what everyone's saying, because I've missed some here, I'm sure. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I guess that, Peter, too, that your wife. Yeah, I told my wife that too. Very popular name, isn't it, Christine? Well, for me, what I know. Yeah. I got 50 cents. Yeah, I noodled. I got 6 of them at the start of this year, Dave. Very hard to come by. Extremely hard to come by. Trying to think. What their what the mintage is on them. I know it's well, they're 1.1 million for the 2020 JC, which is the same as the 2019s. They're 1.1 million. Sorry, the IRB, the 1.1 million, not the JC. The 2019 JC are 2 million, the 2019 IRB are 1.1 million, and the 2020 1.1 million. Yeah, so very low mintage, but yeah, I think I've got 5 of them. Oh, 8 badges? Serious? Oh yeah, look, I'll just show everybody again. That's the badges, book of badges. It's the first page anyway, so far. So we've got a few in there. Looking really good. Yep, lovely. So yeah, that's the badge. So badge book, badges, book of badges. So yeah, there's quite a few in there. And once that's filled up, don't forget, Peter, with it, that this is going to be whoever. Well, once this is full, the book itself will be given away as the prize. That's 120 in here as well, same as the mega gratitude book. Well, this is the mega book of badges, book of badges. So there'll be heaps, but just remember, if you see anything, this is, you know, I've put my real best oldest one here, that 1975 life beer in it, and that's off me kids, so that's in there, and was my daughter's, that's in there, was hers, that's mine. Mighty Magnet, that was hers too, I remember. Anyway, so this will be the prize at the end of this, and it doesn't matter how many badges you send in, 1 entry. It's all you're getting, because that's it. I was going to do an average at the end and give everybody the same average entries, but no, it doesn't matter. It's not worth doing. It'll be 1 entry. That's it. No matter how many badges go in there. And at the end of it, somebody will win this book. I've got to do something on the front of that instead of that sticker. But somebody will get that book and it'll be full of badges. And it looks really good already on that first page. Yeah, so I'll put these in 2x2s. I think I've got a big one. I'll maybe be able to fit them in, put in there. So that's Gary McEwan, and he's got 2 entries, and that's Peter J. First one in a book, he's got 2. So we're doing really well. I've got lights, shadows. I'm looking here to see which light's causing that shadow. Oh, I think it was that one. Is that better? Maybe it did. Yeah, so yeah, they're so colourful. Yeah, they look really good. Pulled in at the farm. Oh no, man, I'm too busy. See? No, I can just respond to it. I'm too busy. I've got other stuff here. I can't dictate what everything. I'm just responding to it. Which is lucky anyway. There's heaps of people don't even respond to them. They don't even look at it. They put it on for everyone to talk, but they don't even look at them. Because I've been on quite a few and I've left lots and I haven't had a verbal comment back on the video, on the live, you know. But yeah, yeah, I don't get time to read it. I'm just doing it really quick. Yeah, that's it. Back her up. Yeah, but no, because it'll be all about me reading comments. I'm actually trying to do the coins and think of other stuff to possibly show. But that's probably it anyway, because that's all I was going to do, was a quick live just to show what I got off Gary with the coins, and just for people to catch up on the Gratitude coin album. If anybody hadn't seen it or heard of it, I don't know if that's up too close. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so anyway, same deal as the other one. 1 coin, 1 entry, 2 coins, 2 entries. That's it. Multiple channels, 2 entries max, that's it. Address is there. Howard's Confines, GPO Box 2529, Taylor's Lakes, Victoria 3038, Australia. And I've got some channel stickers here. Oh, they're my things I made. They're all wrong now, I think, because I put about becoming a member. So they look good though. My printer's packed up though, so I've got no printer. Packed up last week, so that's had it. Yeah, so they're whittling down my wad that I've got. I counted them up, there's 70 in there. Well, I didn't count them, I weighed them, weighed 10, then divided it all by the weight, and there's 78 in there. So I'll be just giving them out to whoever doesn't have one of my channel stickers, if they send anything in. And look, underneath there's still all those from when I did the draw for the giveaway for the Gratitude album. It's still in the bottom of here. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, might be able to use them at the end of this Gratitude album. So yes, I don't have that many. Well, there's a few there, I should say, but I do give them out to eBay people that buy off me as well. So they go out eBay and YouTube. So anyway, I'll send back a channel sticker to anyone that sends something in. Yeah, and I put a link to the video, the live video from last night, which shows all the rules and everything that I've got to do as per YouTube instructions. So it's all in the description there. But it's pretty basic anyway. One entry, one coin, one entry, two entries, and at the end of it, I'll put everyone into a box again, like I did there, those ones from the last one, and I'll draw out multiple winners then. From and I'm sure I'll have a few good items to give away by the time this gets filled up. I don't know how long that one took. I'd have to go right back, but it could have been 10 months, I think, for that one. I haven't got it right here. Put away. Oh, is Peter J still there? If you're there, Peter. Look, there's your Christmas card. And look, I found it. We got junk mail today. I'm not showing where it is, but yeah, I know where you shop. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Top card too. Yeah. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that because I found that card was right on the front of that flyer that came in today. Okay, so I'm going to call it the night because that's it. I was just going to show that, show the book again, and I'll put them into 2x2s, and I was sort of hanging around, but Gary isn't here. Not, anyway, not to worry, he'll see it when he gets around to it. I was talking to him before in the comments, so he's doing something. Anyways, I'm glad you're feeling better anyway, Christine, and that you got all the goodies. As I said, that was well, I had the grandkids in idea with the things that I had there, as I said, that Titan folders with the coins in it and the piggy bank, and the two Gas 3 folders, brand new too, for you to fill up. You can noodle them and fill them up. And the pointers, and all those 50-cent pieces too. I think that's the full set there, including that 66 silver that I put in there. And it's a double bar as well, all right? So it's worth another $10 on top for that. And I think I put 2 pointers in there for you. You got the last two, or one. I can't remember. I think I gave you one and a stubby bit, didn't I? For Peter to work out what to do with it. Okay, yeah, so that's really good. I'm going to go and, I don't know, go and do something. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't find them. I've got those dinosaur coins. I didn't show them, I don't think. But anywho's, I'm going to take off. I'm going to work on, I mean, the camera's all right. There's just the light. It's really crazy to set up sometimes. Looks bright to me. I should have put that up closer, shouldn't I? So you can see them up closer. This little thing's rocking. It's like a baby cradle in the air with the phone in it. All right, Dave, see you, buddy. And thanks, Peter, Christine, Sim. Who else was there? Let me just go up. Oh, Jerry Parker, yeah, he dropped in. He was first in there. Hope I didn't miss anyone. Yeah, all good. Oh, you can do some noodling. I have not gone to the bank and got any coins for about 10 weeks, 11 weeks. I haven't looked at anything. No. The only stuff that the only coins I looked at, and that's from Willie's Milk Bar, and that hasn't been very much at all. So I wouldn't call that a serious noodle. That's just a quick flick through. So yeah, I haven't gone to the bank and taken any rolls out of the bank for 10 weeks, is it? 10, 11 weeks, somewhere there. I'd have to look at the videos, you probably see. Yeah, the only ones I see is Willie's Milk Bar. Yeah, I haven't gone to the bank at all. So I'll get around to getting down there and getting some coins and doing some live noodles and try and find something pretty good. Would be good. So Peter's noodling $2.01 to make sure he finds something. Well, I'll tell you what, you're missing. Well, to me, depends what you're looking for, but you're missing 5-cent pieces. Have one of the most coins to find and varieties, and get in and some worth good money. Also has a 10 cents, but well, I mean, it depends what you're looking for. If you're only collecting them with me, for flipping them, putting them on eBay and that, mate, I'll be doing 5-cent pieces quite a lot. You can do well finding the 72s in there, the 87s, the small 87s. Anyway, all the ones I've been saying all the time, all the ones to look for. Yeah, so they're pretty good. So Christine, we couldn't get 50 cents today, couldn't you? Yeah, all right, anyway, I'm just dagging around. I'll have to leave you to go and do your thing, whatever you're going to do. I'm going to go and probably watch TV, more than likely. Oh no, I can't. I've got a heap of stuff finishing on eBay. Man, I've been flat out with that too. Yeah, well, you're lucky, Peter. I do it for a living because I don't work. But it's one of the hardest things to do, I'll tell you now. One of the hardest things to do. Very frustrating. You have patience, time, good write-ups and the right price. But there's so much competition, it's really hard. But yeah, I'm the same as any coin dealer. I just ain't got bricks and mortar. I've just always done it from home, and I used to do markets. Oh, geez, we're talking many decades ago. Yeah, but yeah, I've got lots of things here that I could swap, that's for sure. But I'm thinking about dragging all the PNCs I've got out, except for maybe some lower mint ones there, and actually taking all the coins out of them, just taking all the dollars out, the 50 cents and just taking them out. And then, well, I don't know, the empty envelopes, well, they're collectible to people without the coins, to stamp collectors, I suppose. And I don't know, do something with them. But I'm seriously thinking about taking all the coins out of the PNCs, because from what I can tell, in the PNC, out of the PNC, nearly all of them, it doesn't matter. They go for the same price. And I'd rather take them out so you can just put them all together in capsules, and have a nice set of just all really nice Perth mint coins and Canberra mint. Yeah, anyway, I'm thinking about doing that because I've got so many of them. And anyway. Okay, people. Oh, yeah, it's a hard life, mate, I'll tell you. It's hard yakka. But anyway, you know, everyone's got a job, everyone works, everyone does something. And that's been my job for well, since 2005 on there. Yeah, so anywho's, you like PNCs? Yeah, well, I'm going to tear them all apart, break everyone's heart, and just put the coins into a capsule and toss the rest. Because I think that'd look really nice in a album like this if they were all capsuled. Most of them in capsules anyway, or in their own pack still, cut around it nicely and fit it in there. And just have all the real nice coloured and different sized dollar coins and mint mark stuff and that'd look alright with them out of the PNC. Really hard with the PNCs to see them all together because they're, you know, they're spaced, the closest you can get them is that distance each coin, you know, putting it up. Anyway, yeah, Peter's gonna cry, yeah. Yeah, Christine will probably cry too if I tore those two up that they sent me, Michael. No. No, ones that are sent and all that stuff, you know, sentimental stuff, that don't get touched. But all the ones that I've bought and I just know that they're just too hard to resell and flip. They're really hard. PNCs are really hard. They very, you know, you're talking 1% of them that go up in price. All the rest go down. They just don't. They just don't turn over. They're not good flippers, that's for sure. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what you get the story with it. So the PNCs have got stories that go with them. Yeah. You get all that other details with it. You know, you get all that with the price that you paid. But yeah, once I've read it, you know, it's like a book. I don't know if you go back and read them all again. But anyways, and send to Georgie. He loves his PNCs too. Oh, Gary, you just dropped in and bye-bye. Mate, you're lucky. Sorry you're late. I'm saying bye. I was just about to hit the cross, the shutdown transmission. Yes, the G. Yeah. Sandy loves his PNCs. Yeah, so there you go, Gary. So I had a guess that it was the 2022 $1 coins that you were sending me, and you did. It was 6 of them. So yeah, I reckon that's a good trade, buddy. $6. So I got $6 for a pointer. That's all right. That's better than a lot of the error coins that I've done. I have to spend hours finding and put on there, and they want to pay $2 for them, and it takes you, you know, a couple of hours to find it, or a couple of months or years. So yeah, that might be a go. I'll just make sticks, pointer sticks. But they're not sticks. Well, they are. They're twigs. Well, twig sounds better. But I feel like I'm that Hollyander out of Harry Potter, and I'm, you know, because I remember I actually studied them all and picked your one out for you, Gary. And I felt like that afterwards. I had a laugh that I felt and I picked that one out of the three. And I thought, oh, I feel like that. The guy out of Harry Potter, the one guy, John Hurt, wasn't it? Played that part. Yeah. So Hollyanders. But they sit nice in. And I'm glad you're happy with yours too. They're good, different anyway. Yep. So, sorry, Gazza. I'm going to go, buddy. Hey, and try and get under an hour. It's a shocker getting on here. I don't know how Tassie Coin Hunter does 30 minutes and stuff, you know. I thought I'll do yours and just, you know, out. That's it. And I thought I could probably, you know, whack it out in 15 minutes maybe. Get straight down to it. But it's hard when reading the comments talking, showing, then thinking of something else. I go off track anyway, let's face it. You know. Yeah, I go off track a bit talking there. But so Christine's still there. So I'm still going to do my game that I said, because I'll be able to do it in here and set the camera up high, and I should be able to put it in here and then play just here. So I'll put it there and check it that I can do it all, and then there'll be 4 places to play. I'll be the banker live, and there'll be only 4 people playing, and I'll do a live, but only those 4 people will be invited to play, because you can't have everybody doing comments. It can only be the people playing, otherwise you're going to lose track of whose shot it is and all that stuff. So it'll be a special invitation with a link to the live when I do it, and it'll just be 4 places, and I've got to work out who those 4 are. Well, I know Christine, definitely. I think Prince as well, pretty sure. He was a definite. I can't remember who else there. It was Gary, because it was when I had that membership going on it, and I talked about it, about my games I invented and playing them. I got them all out. I went over freshly and fixed all, not fixed, I did, well, re-typed it up a bit with all the rules and that. Yeah, and it's all ready to go. But I just had me whatever time out there and didn't get to it. But now I've got all this room here. I'm pretty sure, because this will, what the phone's on, can go higher, can go right up here. So I can go down. So I've got a bit of movement there. And I can rock it. Oh look, there you go. I'll use it to show there's the backboard. Oh, it's quite, there's another contraption there that I've made. Got the knickknacks, stuff over there. Anyway, that's pretty freaky, but it worked though. I can't get it straight again. I've got a level on here, you know, to tell me when it's level. It's lying to me, I think. All right, anyway, it was a bit of fun. Yeah, I am too. That's why I want to still play that game. And yes, thanks, Gary. Got the letter. Got the 6 coins. 2022s. Brilliant, buddy. Only 10,000 on the mint so far. That's all they're showing there. It's 10,000. I'm sure it'll go up. I hope it doesn't, because that'll be the lowest ever of any $1 coin circulating one. Not even mint sets. I don't know if there's any mint sets that are 10,000 or under, so it'd be the lowest $1 coin for sure in everything, except, you know, your commemorative stuff. Yeah, so yep, real good. Address, anybody wants to send me to go into Gratitude Coin Album, and as I said, I'll send you a channel sticker which looks just like that one on top, not sander underneath. Yeah, and we'll fill that up. I'll keep those 4. So Gary's got 2 entries, and yeah, that's it. So thanks very much. I'm definitely going. If I get off here in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, I'll be under an hour. So 50 minutes later. Yeah, I know. It's hard, isn't it? I told you, it's like the old days. Who used to hang up on the phone? You hang up. No, you hang up. It could take an hour to hang up. Yeah. Why is he? Yeah, well, don't know what's TGGAT. You've shortened that down, so it will be a record. Yeah, but I gather you're talking about this this one here, this 2022. It could be, depends how much they were, if they were in the process of minting when she died. It's a good possibility. I don't know. They might have waited till late in the year till they did the ruse, and they didn't do them at the start of the year, which means that yeah, they just might have stopped. That's it. So who knows? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, was it? Yeah. So let's hope they did. So next year's coins, if you all listen to the news or caught on, so next year's coin will be what they're calling a memorial obverse. It'll be the same with 23 here, but here will be 1952 to 2022 and 2023 on here. So certain coins next year will have a queen on there with her reign years at the top until Charles gets his coming here, which will be towards the end of the year. It can take up to 2 years. I looked it up when it all happened, and it can take up to 2 years. So by the time they get them here next year, in the next year, it'll be about a year and a half. But they usually try and get it under 2 years, which they will have done if they get them out by next December or November, the Charles ones, and they'll be facing the opposite way. So yeah, so a special memorial obverse. I don't know what coins they'll go on, but they might put them on the circulating $1, probably, I dare say. Okay, so yeah, I've got to go. Well, I don't have to go, but I just feel like I'm waffling. You got vaccinated? What's that? Vaccinations? Where do you get them from? Triple vaxxed. Yeah, I'm triple. I haven't had my fourth one. All right. And my other pointer is still here, too, by the way. So it is still around. The old hand. Just got it in my little silk box that I made. It's a pen box, but I made it for the wooden one to go in. Sits in there nice. That way, there. But that can fit in there. And the coin roll opener, which I haven't tried. All right. Wasn't anything. No. So that's it. So we're off for a run and start. Very good. With Gratitude Coin Album. Mega Gratitude Coin Album. Brand new. Biggies. Biggie. All right. Yeah, I've got stuff I'll whack in some PNCs in there, or you know, or I take the dollars out of them and I put them into capsules and put them in there. I'll see anyway. And I probably should do a poll, put the feelers out and see how many people actually collect stamps as well. Because, well, the PNCs they can go both ways for both stamp collectors and coin. But I've actually got envelopes out there, sets of envelopes from, I think all the 70s are gone. I had them from 1970 onwards. I don't know what's left. I think I've got 80s and 90s left. Yeah. I might have a couple of 70s left, I don't know. First day issue. The 70s were real tiny, little tagger envelopes like this compared to now. But they were the small, real small envelope. Yeah, so anyway, I've got plenty of them I could dig out and put in there as well as addings. So I did show you that, didn't I, Peter? That I found your card and And you know, funny thing about getting that is I put it on the table there and said to my wife, you know, Merry Christmas and everything, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I bet you don't even know that we had a combi van. We travelled up Australia for, I don't know, 18 months or something. And I had a combi van, and it was this colour, pale blue. Bought off an old couple in Hawthorne, and he'd spray painted it with the vacuum cleaner, with the household paint. And it was still perfect when I sold it, when we come back. And it had everything in it working, pop up, had the stove, had the fridge. It was mint condition right through, cruise control, 2 litre, twin carby, fans in there. I had everything, serious. It was the best combi van. And Byron Bay, stayed up there for, we stayed there for about 6 weeks as a drop through. And they voted it as the Commodore of combi vans. It was the best one that was in Byron Bay at that time, and it sure was. There was about 100 combi vans in Byron Bay. Everyone had them, but everybody was pulling me up and looking it over. Yeah, it was a 1976, I think it was, combi van. But it was excellent. I had an annex that went on the side, so 8 people could sleep in the annex off the side of it. Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Well, I bought it off him for 5,200, and I sold it to a surfy guy and his girlfriend that bought it within 3 minutes of rocking up and seeing it, I swear. And I sold it for 8,000. So we made a good amount on it, and I don't know how many Ks we did. We basically bought it, went on the trip, did that, came back and sold it through the trading post. So yeah, it was, geez, it was a good, I'll tell you, the cruise control, and you could pull up anywhere, you know, Parliament House, pull up there, cook some egg and bacon, open the door, just it was excellent. Some of the best stuff was around Port Douglas, going all around Port Douglas in Cairns. Everybody's, you know, on the beach and doing everything. I'd just pull up, open the door, have the music going, and have the cooker going, and loved egg and bacon, obviously. So the eggs and bacon would be going, everyone's mouths would be watering, they'd be bleeding. But it was real good. Pull up anywhere, sleep anywhere. It was excellent. It went really good for the 2 litre too. And being a motor mechanic, I just stripped the engine there when I needed to fix anything up, so that was no problem. It was easy to work on. I pulled it apart a couple of times on mountains because it didn't want to go up. The carbies and that, had to take them out, clean them, tune it all up on the hills through New South Wales. They're massive, some of them. Jeez, they're huge. Yeah, so, and the other thing was that up there, nearly all the way through New South Wales, the cruise control continuously cut off. And in the end, I checked up, and it's the type of rock that they're using in their roads up there. It's got a lot more metal content. So it's a lot more metal content, iron content in their gravel that they're putting down, and it interferes with your cruise control. And it kept cutting it off all the time. And that was only going through New South Wales on the highways. So that was a pain. But yeah, I worked it out in the end that it was the metal content from the road. Kept cutting out the cruise control. Kept affecting the batteries that are on the tail shaft and that for it. Yeah, so anyhow, I'm going. Bye-bye. Good night. And thanks, Gary. And again, anybody wants to send something, I'll send a sticker, channel sticker, and we'll get this filled up. And yeah, and I'm going to go and fill up. I've got KFC sitting there. I know that. So I'm going to go and eat a burger and some chips, soggy cold chips. And they're probably salted to the absolute crap house too, like they always do. I think everybody that walks past the chips must have to salt them. Pretty sure they do. Oh, bro, I had such a ball there. I nearly couldn't get away from there. We both did. We had, mate, the very first day. Oh, I wish I could tell you. Well, it was a good first day, I'll tell you. The very first day. And I had a brown snake go across my foot too. I went chasing it. Christine Brown. Yeah. Brown snake. Yeah. Lethal snake, eh? And I went chasing him. And he turned around, come back. And I went behind, I went to the side of the car, because this is where we were in the caravan park. I went to the side of the, not the combi, but a car. And it come around and it slithered over my left foot and went under the other car across from me and went. Mate, I could have been dead. Yeah, eastern brown snake. And yeah, I was chasing the bastard and he turned around and I quickly went, hit, and he went. So I've actually felt a snake, what it feels like to go across your bare foot, because I was in thongs. And it just slid across and I didn't move, mate. Bastard. Don't go touching. Yeah. Do you know what? Well, I swear to God, Wisey, I scream, buddy. Not a scream, I can't scream. The male scream. The and I don't know how many hundreds of people are in the bloody caravan park. And there's people there around. No one took any notice. No one even asked, what's up? Nobody turned around. No one gave a rat's backside, mate, I'll tell you. It was weird. No one, I screamed, I yelled. Because I just hid behind this car and it went across my foot and it went across. And the actual fact, I didn't yell with it going across my foot. It was after it went across, it was going the other car. And I'm sort of yelling, screaming. And it was real weird, mate, if you saw it on video, because no one's taking any notice. And there's me, I'm still standing in the same spot. And I'm looking around, I'm like, you assholes. Nobody even gives a rat's. There's me screaming. I'm like, brown snake. Ah. Yeah, that was weird. I think they were all stoned. Pretty much. So, yeah, that was the Eastern Brown. So that was real lucky. Real lucky. Yeah, it did. It did. It was like it was off the foot and I'm going. Lucky it didn't turn around and come back, yeah. But, and this reminds me of it, I swear to God. It was, yeah, that was pretty freaky. It was not very thick. It wasn't very thick. And he was probably about 2.5 foot long. So it wasn't like a big adult thing, you know. But no baby, still talking 2.5 foot. Yeah, my heart's pounding. But he could have done some, well, you can die from that. Deadliest snake, isn't it? Yeah, right in the middle of the caravan park too, Byron Bay. But yeah, you got to watch it up there, and on the beach too. But yeah, it was good fun. Didn't see Stropper or Hogs up there at that stage. That was in the 90s. And he got his pub, the Strop. Yeah, oh yeah. They'll kill you. Eastern Brown. Yeah, that's right. Even the baby, they've got the venom there. They've got it from birth. So you got to watch. All right, seriously, I got to go. I'm going to go and eat me cold Kentucky Fried Rabbit. And I say that's my inner monologue. Yeah, anyway, I've got to go. All right, thanks everyone for stopping in and saying hello and sending in the goodies. And I will try and make some more of these if anybody's interested in them. You guys have got some. I know Peter hasn't got one. Because I like making them. They're good stress relief. But yeah, but I do. You said, Gary, that you saw him. I do put a lot of effort in it. They're not easy. Their hands are really sore afterwards, but they they do take a lot of time. You got to get that bark off without wrecking it too. That takes ages. And you got to know what to take off and what not to take off to keep some of that patina, antique look, nice look, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, lovely. All right. Yeah, so I'll work out on that game, and then, like I said, I know that you're in. I'm pretty sure Prince is, so then it'll have to be up for grabs on the other two, or I don't know. I don't know. But I know you and Prince definitely, because you and Michael can play together. Is one there. And we don't want any fights in the house just in case you beat him or he beats you in the game too, you know. If you're on the same team, you can't fight over the games. Used to be fights in our house sometimes over games. Everyone gets pretty tense. I take them serious. Don't play if you're not taking it serious. So anyway, all right, so I'll talk to everybody again soon, and have a good night, and yeah, that's it. Over and out. Till next time. You said you'd cheat. Yeah, well, you can't. You can't cheat. I'm going to be moving everything. Don't worry. I don't like cheats, man. Believe me. It'll be down to the rules that I wrote. Yeah. Cheats can't make games and write rules, put it that way. And I did both, so no cheating. But you won't be able to because I'll be doing it all. Yeah. So, so anyway, that'll be good. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think I can have up to 6 people, but I thought I'd try with 4 and me being the banker and running it. It's not gambling, nothing. It's just my game that I made up. It's gold, silver, and copper is what we'll be collecting in there. And that was all before any of the stackers. I made this game, I don't know, I got the 2004. That's when I made it. Yep, 2004. And I got 3 of them in actual fact. They're all complete, rules, everything. I've just never given them to anyone or shown anyone. Only the family, and only the family's played them, and we all like them. As good as any Monopoly or anything like that you'll play, I'll tell you now. Okay, so I'll get around to that. Yeah, they're already soggy, mate. Soggy chips. The KFC, they're soggy when you get them because they're delivered and the heat in there, and they're just sog. Same as their burgers too. But anyway, we got some family pack, so I'll be getting into that. I'm just worried if there's, I don't know if there's any ice cream there. Chocolate covered ice cream. Yum. All right, so thanks again, and I will definitely catch up with everyone very shortly. All right, so till then, ta-da, bye-bye, have a good night, and see you later. Bye-bye.